5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's showtime, folks!
Welcome to Game 1 of the very busy Saturday, January the 4th, for MJ Broadcasting, kicking it off with the minor Pee Wee AEs taking on Whitby. And Noah Snoxell Scott will take this opening draw for the Toros. Out there with the line of Nolan Bryant and Hudson Ball. Grove is going to be a net for Whitby. Brady Boyle at the other end for the Toros. Wrapped around the boards, Bryant cuts it off on the wall. Bryant tried to get it back there for Lee, hopped over his stick and comes out through center. Chase McKay going after the puck in his own end. From behind the goal, Snoxell Scott again has it. It's a quick shot, hit the player right in front of the goal. Taken away and kept in there from the blue line. Knocked down again, fires it to the other side for Ball. Hudson Ball going after the puck here at center ice. Bringing it in over the line. The shot gets blocked on the way through. From behind the net, he's going to walk it out. Hits the side of the goal again. It's going to be Ball trying to set it back in front. From behind the goal, they're going to walk that puck out in front of the goal. Taken away and right back in behind the goal it goes again. Trying to set that up in front. Waiting for the first whistle out in front here, taken down at the front. And Grove got a stick on that. Right in there again. D'Souza with a couple of opportunities. Stopped by Grove. And he's still trying to find the puck. Now he's going to get it and get the whistle. Face off coming off to the right now of the goal. Won by the Toros. Turn around by Noah Kay. Puts it back in behind the net. Up through center. Trying to get around the checker of Hausen. Cole Hausen stands him up there at the line. Hausen again still battling away at it, and we're going to get the whistle over there at the Toros bench area. Face-off coming up here at center, just outside the line, won by Whitby. Looking for that stretch pass through center, knocked down. Fired deep, back in behind the net again it goes. Trying to set that puck at the front on the wraparound. Stopped there by Grove as he finds it. Face-off coming off to the left now. One quick shot. That'll go in wide of the net. Carry him off to the right. Whitby's got the opportunity to try and clear it out. That's not going to be able to get through. Saxena tried to help out down low to get the puck free. Whitby take it from their own end with that stretch pass. That's going past everybody down the ice. Wyatt McKay going after it in his own end to chase after it. And it's going to be a whistle. Saxena will take this offensive draw now off to the left of Groves in the Whitby net. It's a scramble draw. Saxena is trying to get a stick on that to get it free. Couldn't do so. Back comes Whitby back up the other way. They'll try and bring that puck past Glover into the zone. Turned over to Ashton Perez. Ashton Perez couldn't get it out of his own end. Got turned over. Quick shot. First save by Boyle. Loose puck in the front. Gets fired wide of the goal. Big opportunity there. And the first big save by Brady Boyle in the Toros goal. Up through center. Go the Toros through center ice. Let in. And fired deep in behind the goal. They look for that pass there from the side. Can't jam that one out in front. Snoxell Scott tried to help out here on the other side. Ryan Lee here in front of us. Over here to the other side. It's going to be in offside as the pass for Bryant was in over the line. Snoxell Scott will take this defensive draw here just outside of his own blue line. Hudson Ball tries to help him out. Here comes Whitby through center. Trying to bring that puck over the line. Snoxell Scott takes it away. Brought in now by Snoxell Scott again as he eludes the check. Sets it up in front. Still with the puck now is Bryant. Kept in by Chase McKay, but his shot got blocked on the way through. And now another opportunity to fire that one. And there's a glove hand save by Groves, who catches it and freezes it. Face-off coming off to the right of the Whitby goal now. Won by Whitby. They get it back behind their own net. Some pressure on there. Put it behind the goal. Putting pressure over there on the other side. They can't get that puck free to the other side. Nice play by Housen. He was able to hold that puck in there from the blue line. Wrapped around the boards and kept in there from the blue line again. Quick shot to the net. Skips in on that. Left pad save there by Groves on that shot from Noah Kay from the line. Housen tried to keep it in. He gets chipped past him. Back up the other way they come. Lucas Muro's the only one back. He's going to try and pressure his man. Takes it behind the net. Nice play to take it behind the goal. They're looking at in front for a pass there as they try to find Horn. Number 77 here for Whitby. Horn sitting on his own, but it's not to him. Horn backhand shot. Big save there by Brady Boyle right in front of the net as he makes sure the horn doesn't go off for a goal right there, robbing Horn out in front of the net. Offensive now, face off for Whitby. It's going to be Peters to take this draw. And Peterson is right behind him on defense. Peterson back to the line now for Patterson, Patterson couldn't get the puck here on the other line. Saxena, Davis Saxena brings it in, and it's offside as Perez was in ahead of him. Another draw that comes outside the line. Toes still having trouble to stay on side here in the first period. This time they're able to stay in. Nice play by Perez, trying to chip it deep. Picked up by Whitby from their own end. Rink wide pass, in over the line comes Henderson. Henderson had a knockaway off a stick by Wyatt McKay. McKay leads it out of his own end with a stretch pass as he finds Ashton Perez. Ashton Perez tried to get through, couldn't do it, he got it taken away from him. Cooper Brown tried to help as well. A nice defensive play to come in for Snoxdale Scott. Snoxdale Scott tries to shoot the puck, but it got knocked down on the way through. But he did a great job to keep that play alive to even create that scoring chance out in front. Turnaround shot goes wide of the goal. Trying to keep it in there again as Snoxdale Scott on the other side. Noah Snoxdale Scott did all he could on that offensive opportunity. Whitby pick it up, backhanded behind the net. Glover from his own end. Glover off the boards here for Cooper Brown. Brown can't get it out as Hayes kept it in here in front of us, puts it back behind the net. Whitby putting pressure on. That is McKay from behind his own goal. It's a turnover there. Henderson couldn't keep it in. And now it's an opportunity for Schaefer too, and he does. Schaefer coming in from the line, trying to control Cooper Brown. Hayes fires it deep now for Patterson. Behind the net was Patterson. He can't set it up in front. Whitby picked that puck up from behind the line, set it back to the line for a slap shot. Blocked on the way through. That was with the right skate of Wyatt McKay, who blocked the shot. Put his body on the line for the team and took that puck off the right leg. Snoxdale Scott tried to get that puck on the other side. Here comes Shook trying to put it in. Shook trying to shake the check there of Hudson Ball. Couldn't do it. That goes past Schaefer down the ice. All the way into the Whitby corner. Around the boards, Hudson Ball tries to get it on the other side. Trying to win that race here in the corner. Hudson Ball doing everything he can down low to try and set up an offensive opportunity here for the Tories. He goes back to the line for Chase McKay. McKay gets a shot through a screen. That goes wide of the net. Now it's picked up by Whitby and fired out. Nice play at the line to keep it in though. Back to the line again for Ryan Lee. Firing it deep back in behind the net. From their own zone, Whitby started out with a pass to the other side. McKay's the only one back. He'll chip it away. Scooped up there by Whitby as they bring it in. It goes wide. Behind the goal now, McKay. Fires it around the side. Trying to catch up to that one was Cristiano D'Souza. Tries to get it on the other side. Picked up by Whitby. And they try and get it out of their own end. Picked up by D'Souza again. He tries to bring it in on his own. Lost control of the puck before he could get through for a good opportunity. Whitby get that puck up the center. They find Jarrett. Jarrett gets the opportunity to bring this in here for Whitby. He gets wide versus Housen. Puts it behind the net. Housen did a good job there against Jarrett. Made sure that he pushed him behind the net. and took away that opportunity to cut to the goal. Ryan Lee up through center, up there for Nathan Christensen. Christensen tries to get through the defender, and he puts it deep behind the goal, wrapped around the other side for Whitby. Almost turned over there at the slot area. Good play by Christensen, but again it's a turnover. 1:35 left to go here in period number 1. 3-on-2 the other way. Shot easily corralled into the Toros crest by Brady Boyle for another face-off. Face-off will be off to the right now of Boyle. Perez tried to go after the puck there, sorry. Ashton Perez tries to get there on the other side. Picked up by Hausen in his own end. Hausen takes it behind the goal, wraps it around the other side. It's a big opportunity here for Cooper Brown. Right in front of the goal. Fires it wide. It's picked up again there by Whitby. Taken off the stick and fired down the ice. Picked up there by Whitby, and a big collision there in the zone. Quick shot on net. Right pad save there by Groves, and he covers it. Face-off is off to the right now, the Whitby end. Off to the right of Groves. Won by the Toros, back to the line for McKay. McKay couldn't shoot that puck. He just pushes it off into the right corner. Back up the other way come Whitby. Around McKay. Bringing it in over the line now. Schnockdale Scott tries to set it up in front. And Boyle is going to find that one and cover it. Is it? Face off here in the zone. Wrapped around the board, sets it up in front. Trying to get it back to the line. Whitby getting around that check of Glover. Out in front. It's a pass that goes wide, picked up by Hudson Ball. Ball wrapping it around, that gets past Schaefer down the ice. And picked up in his own end, goes Whitby in their own zone. Wrapped around the other side, Snocks out. Scott tries to get it there on the other side. Picked up again here by McKay. That's going to do it for period number 1. Both teams battle to a 0-0 tie after 1 period of play. Face-off coming here from center now. Both goaltenders get back into the net to start period number 2. Horn trying to win that draw versus Noah Kay, who's doing everything he can on the ground to get that puck out. Noah Kay digs away at it, gets it to the other side now for D'Souza. D'Souza puts it in, knocked down on the way through, but still trying to get around Jones here in the corner. Cristiano D'Souza back to the line for Ryan Lee. A shot to the net, stopped by Groves. And he's going to cover his own rebound out in front. Face-off off to the left of the goal now. Back to the line for Lee. Lee, a shot tipped at in front. Stopped by Groves with a right pad. Still trying to find it. And the puck was loose out in front, but the referee blew the whistle. So a bad break going there to against the Toros out in front. Face-off now off to the right. Won by Whitby. Get it back behind the net. Pressure on. Turnover. Quick shot. Cooper Brown out in front. Big save with the left pad of Groves. Kept in there from the line by Ryan Lee. Lee sends one to the net. Big opportunity again from the side. And Perez couldn't get all he wanted to on that one-timer. And Groves was able to come from his left to his right to gather it up before Perez could get a second whack away at it. Davis Saxino will take this draw now. Off to the right. Won by Whitby. Trying to get it out. Hausen does his job. Keeps it in. Or sorry, that's Muir there. This is Hausen on the other side, number 44. Whitby chasing after the puck here in the corner. They try and set things up. Walking out from that left corner to try and set things up on the other side. Cooper Brown finds it. Can't get it out of his own end as it got blocked on the way through. Brown. Whipping it on that. Nice block on the way through by Hausen. Now Hausen leads it out of his own end. Hausen gets that pass up through center, past Perez down the ice and into the corner. From their own zone, they start it with a lead pass from Murray over his stick. So Hausen's got to go racing after it in his own end. Hausen does his job, kicks it out. Up through center they come with Snocks out Scott through center ice. In over the line. Here comes Cooper Brown firing it deep. Goes back and behind the net now. Perez couldn't control that puck there in the corner. Scooped up by Whitby from their own end. They go for that pass to the other side for Murray. Murray's pass is broken up there by Glover nicely and fired down the ice. Not enough for icing. Christie's got to get it in his own end. Christie with a late pass for Murray. Murray's going to bring this in here for Whitby. He's not able to get around that last line of defense. And then that last line of defense, he blocks it out in front also. So back-to-back nice plays there on defense by Glover. And that leads to McKay to bring it in. Wyatt McKay throws it out in front, and it gets taken away by Whitby and out. That goes down the ice, and it's going to have enough to go for icing, so Glover doesn't have to hurry as much to go after that puck in the corner. Face-off will be off to the left now of Groves. D'Souza gets it. D'Souza tries to walk out. He was handled there. Couldn't get a shot away. He just rolls into Groves for another save. Face-off now off to the left. In behind is Jones to wrap it around the net. Up through center they come. Here comes Hayes. Hayes gets around that checker. Has to get around that last line of defense, but Glover pushes him off. Sent up in front, and Boyle might have got his left skate on that. Kept in by Christie. Christie fires at boards. Uses the boards to his advantage. Puts it down low. Trying to get around the defender. Sets it up in front. Nobody there but a white sweater to take it away. And that white sweater is led by Glover. And bringing it in now along with Christensen. And D'Souza joining the rush as well. There's a shot hitting the side of the net by Glover. Behind the goal again. Coming around the other side now for Jarrett. Jarrett from his own end. Will start this rush. Get it up there through center. Cutting in. He's going to lose control of the puck, but still race after it in the left corner. Thrown to the net. That hits Glover on the way through as he turned his back. Whitby can't get it out. Lead pass from McKay up through center. Here comes Noah Kay. Kay bringing it in over the line. He can't get around that check of Harris, and Patterson will take it behind his own net. Patterson. Stretch pass for Harris now. Harris collects it. Harris brings it in. Harris has got to get it around Glover for the opportunity. He has some nice stick handling moves to throw it out in front, and Boyle got a stick on that to deflect it off to the side. But Whitby are still on that offensive puck. Noah Kay took his man down close to the goal. It's in front. They try for the one-timer out in front. And Brady Boyle keeps the paddle down and makes sure that he left no vacancy out in front of the net. Face-off will be now off to the right of the Whitby or Toro's end. It's a chip away. Up through center comes Perez with a stretch pass over Cooper Brown. Christie picks it off. Christie brings it in. Christie leads this rush, sets it up in front. There's nobody there to accept the pass in the right corner. Back to the line again. Here comes a shot there from Morrissey that gets knocked down. But it's still loose right in front of the goal. And the Toros were able to sweep it away and out of danger. Kept in by Christie. He turns it over there to Saxena. Davis Saxena had to try and do the work around Christie, and Christie stood him up there at the Toros bench. Saxena still in there digging, and he leads this rush for Brown with Perez. Over there for Perez. Shot! Scores! Ashton Perez finishes off on a 2-on-1 and fires it past Groves. And we've got our first goal of the game. That goal coming at 5:12 here of period number 2. All that started with the work by Davis Saxena at the bench. He was able to chip that puck free and lead to the 2-on-1. The perfect pass from Cooper Brown to Perez, and into the back of the net it went as Perez made no mistake to make it 1-0 Toros. Bryant tries to keep it here in the line. Taken away by Whitby, but not out of the zone. Nice play by Nolan Bryant. Sends it up in front over the stick of Hudson ball right in front of the goal. And Whitby get the opportunity to come out through their own. Nice play to hold him there in the offensive end Bryant again. That hit him on the way through. Noah Snoxell Scott gets through. Now he's got the opportunity to shoot. He was on the backhand. It rolled off his stick. Behind the goal it goes again. Taken away by Whitby. From behind the goal, Hudson Ball doing the work down low behind the net. Bryant tried to go and help him. Housen comes in from the line. Chip past him, back up the other way. Trying to get off on the race. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this Whitby guy's name because it's way too long, but that shot was stopped there on the way through by Brady Boyle as he denies that opportunity. There's a shot that gets tipped just wide of the net. Out in front again, they look for that one-timer, and Brady Boyle has got it there in his equipment, and he'll take another face-off in his own end. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal. Shot, left pad save there from Boyle. Into that left corner again, they try and set it up. Kept in again there by Christie. Christie's shot gets knocked down, this time by McKay. Wyatt McKay from his own end with a pass. That goes past everybody. Back in his own end goes Patterson. That is in the feet area of Nathan Christensen. He couldn't do anything with the puck as he couldn't find it in time. Late pass for Harris. Harris has got Glover to beat, and Glover does a good job against him. Harris still tries to stuff it in from the side, and Brady Boyle was up against the post to make that stop. Christie is in offside. Face-off getting one there outside the line. Lead pass. That hit Perez on the way through. Davis Saxena brings it in. Saxena sets it up in front on the backhand. Kept in though by Glover. Glover looks for a shot. Right pad save there. Right in front again. Perez, another shot stopped there by Groves again. Perez spinning off the check now. Walks in front. All Ashton Perez tried to dump that pocket in front. And Ashton Perez couldn't bury those opportunities. McKay lost his footing there at the line. Whitby were offside. Over here to the other side, Saxena. Smart play to bump it off the boards there for Perez. Ashton Perez brings it in. He had a Whitby defender to beat. He uses the boards to his advantage. Perez finally loses the puck. But he's still trying to get there on the other side. Over here, it's going to be McKay from his own end. And it's going to be a penalty, I believe, coming up here to the Toros. And it's going to be Perez going for interference. Face-off is going to be off to the left of the goal. We're looking for a shot through the screen. That skips in wide. From behind the goal, they try and wrap it around again. Sent to the net, knocked down by Lee. Ryan Lee will take it from his own end and dump that deep back behind the net. That'll kill off some time on the penalty to Perez. Morrissey picks it up in his own end. Morrissey with a pass here to the other side. It's going to be now number 88 bringing it in here for Whitby. They try and start this first power play off right. Looks for that shot. That goes way off the mark. Comes around the right side. Trying to get it back there to the line. Setting it right to the slot area. He pulls the trigger and it gets blocked. Wasted a bullet out in front as he pulled the trigger and the Toros blocked the shot on the way through and it gets cleared out of the zone. Whitby take it back in their own end now. 6 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Ryan Lee picks it up. He can't get it past that defender who is covering the wall as he tries to sneak through. It's over here on the other side. The shot is knocked away in behind the net. Housen's trying to do his job behind the goal. Nice wraparound out of front. That's not going to get converted. Right in front of the goal. Boyle's trying to find the puck to get a whistle, and somebody is able to find it and get the whistle that the Toros were desperately looking for in their own end. Face-off is going to come off now to the left of the goal. Won by Whitby. Quick shot to the net. Hit a player on the way through. Nice block by Housen. But he's feeling that as he's got to get back up to his feet. Kay puts it behind the net. Whitby take it from their own end. Look for that pass there to the other side. Scooped up there again and brought in by D'Souza. Sorry, Noah Kay. Kay had it knocked away off his stick on the other side. In comes Jarrett. Jarrett brings it in. He's going to get controlled over here on the other side. Toros take it away. Here comes McKay leading it up. McKay with Perez who comes out of the box. Wyatt McKay takes a shot. Just skipped in. He had him up on the wrong foot but just missed the left side of the post. Whitby take it from their own end now. Noah Kay tried to put pressure on his man on the other side. Chipped away there by Lucas Muir. Muir again gets his opportunity to clear, and again got kept in by Whitby. Into that left corner it goes. Another battle in the right corner, from behind the net. They're looking for the one time. Boyle was up against the post with the right pad. They go for the other wraparound out of front, and this one's going to count on the wraparound. They're able to beat Boyle off to the left side, and Whitby get on the board to tie the game at 1. Face off here from center. Snoxell Scott going after it with Bryant. Couldn't get it on the other side. Picked up again by Whitby as they try and bring it in. Taken away by Snoxell Scott again. Snoxell Scott bringing it up along with Hudson Ball. He's in! Stopped there by Groves, and the Toros player was taken into the post area. Kay's going to take this draw here. Racing after it there was D'Souza. Murray couldn't keep it in there from the line, and now it gets scooped up there by Henderson. Henderson, shot. Nice block by Ryan Lee. Now he'll take it behind his own net. Lee firing up there through center for D'Souza to the other side. No Kay. Kay trying to get through the defense. He's racing after it, still in the backhand. Right pad saved there by Groves. Thrown to the net. D'Souza one time. Knocked down by Christie. D'Souza rebound. Scores! That's how you stick to the puck in front of the net. D'Souza's first shot was blocked, but right in front of the goal, he poked it off the stick of Christie and through the legs of Groves as he followed up on his own rebound, and the Toros have their lead back at 2-1 on the goal by Cristiano D'Souza. In over the line comes Whitby over the face-off circle. Shot. Left pad saves. Loose puck. Just out of the reach. Toros get it again, but not out of the zone. Trying to keep it in there against Brown. Nice play by Cooper Brown. He takes it away. Brown skating away through center. He's got some moves. He brings it in. Trying to get around the check, and it's offside. Now the face-off will be taken by Davis Saxena just outside of the Whitby line. Glover tries to put it in. Cooper Brown tried to chip it to himself. 3 minutes exactly left to go here in period number 1. Ashton Perez opened up the scoring here in the first period before Whitby tied things up, but the Toros have taken the lead right back on that goal moments ago by Cristiano D'Souza. Perez tried to get through. Saxena sends it to the net. Cooper Brown fires it just wide. He was going for the top shelf, but he just missed. Glover from his own end brings it in. Glover on his own now, trying to take the shot. He got pressed wide by Jones. Sends it up in front. Blocked on the way through. Kept in by Perez. They tried to, but it got poked past him, and now Snoxell Scott will pick it up from his own end. Snoxell Scott uses the boards to his advantage up there for Perez. Ashton Perez has some moves to get around Morrissey, but Morrissey was able to regroup himself and knock him off the puck. Kept in by McKay. McKay, a shot tipped, and it didn't get tipped. It got knocked down on the way through, but Whitby can't clear their own end. Toros trying to make him pay for it. Cooper Brown back to the line for Glover. Glover to the net. Snoxell Scott can't pull it. He tried to get through, but had it knocked away. But nice defensive play there to come back and pick it up. Snoxell Scott brings it in. Around 1. Hits the side of the net there. Good to see he's okay after sliding into the post on his last opportunity a couple of minutes ago. Hausen trying to get that puck here in the zone. From his own end. Back in behind the goal it goes. 1:25 left to go. Late pass out of the reach of Bryant, and it's way too hard. It goes down for racing. Face-off will be off to the right now of the Toros end. Brady Boyle getting set there in the Toros goal. One there in his own end. Nice defensive win by Snoxell Scott. Bryant tried to chip it out, could not do so. Kept in by Whitby, but some nice defensive pressure by Noah Snoxell Scott was able to push him out of his own end. And that is brought in offside. Another draw just outside the blue line. Snoxell Scott tries to win that scramble draw. It's still loose there in the zone. Whitby get the opportunity to dump that puck in. That's in offside. We're now in the last minute of play of period number 2 with 56 seconds left to go. Toros trying to hold on to a 2-1 lead to go to the third, but Whitby trying to send the third period tied up. That'll get taken away and up through center from Bryant. For Snoxell Scott, he can't get around that defense. Now he does for Jones, sets up Nolan Bryant to the other side, just into the reach of Hudson Ball on the other side. Taken away by Whitby. But Snoxell Scott still brings it in the offensive end. Gets around that check from the face-off circle. Snoxell Scott taken away off him by Horn. Horn trying to take that from his own end. Snoxell Scott with a nice move. Now it's one-on-one with 10 seconds left. Got to get around that check, but Patterson played him well. Made sure that he didn't make it to the net. That's going to do it for period number 2, but not before Ryan Lee sends his man down over there at the bench area at the Tip Top Taylor's advertisement. That is going to end period number 2. So we had 3 goal scorers. Ashton Perez opened the scoring for the Toros before Whitby tied things up. But right now, Cristiano de Souza was able to convert for the winning goal so far. We go to the third with the Toros up by a goal. 15 minutes to go in the books. It's going to be Peters versus Noah Kay for the opening draw period number 3. Whitby with that late pass through center. They look for the pass to the other side. Taken away off the stick and swept back in. Look at D'Souza going after the puck. D'Souza's shot gets blocked on the way through, and Kay is able to hold that puck in there from the line. Taken away is that gets kept in again there by McKay. Back in behind the net again for D'Souza. D'Souza for Christensen right in front, hit the side of the net. D'Souza will get it again. This time he tries to set up Noah Kay with a nice backhand pass behind the goal. Wrapped around the other side. Noah Kay tries to cut off the wall. Along with Cristiano D'Souza. That gets away at center. And there's McKay who can't get the puck. Chip deep past the defenseman. Behind the goal it goes now for Chase McKay. McKay from behind the goal trying to stick to his man. Comes away now for Whitby. Peters with some nice moves. Sends one to the net, but it goes wide as it hit caromed off the back of a stick. Patterson couldn't keep it in. Noah Kay with a late pass for D'Souza. D'Souza's got a man to beat to cut in, but he can't fire it. Whitby come back the other way with a pass. Taken away by Ryan Lee at the bench area. And he's getting mauled over there at the Toros bench. But Ryan Lee is staying on his feet and still battling on that loose puck. Now Lee tries to get that puck free from the zone. Trying to get it up there for Asher Perez. Couldn't get that puck free. Now Perez will get it again. Perez was getting hooked on. Couldn't go with the puck. Chipped around the boards again. Brought in from Lee. Ryan Lee takes it to the center. Walks in. Shot. Stopped there by Groves. Still loose. And the Toros can't get that backhand in on net. They try and carom that one out in front. Whitby take it away. Stretch pass to the other side now. Went over the stick there of Shook. Cooper Brown dumps that deep. Groves comes out of his net to play it. Leaves it for the defense, and they get it up. From his own end now is Glover. Glover brings it in. Shot. Hits. Goes wide of the net. Comes around the other side. Brown tried to pick it up. Couldn't do so. Here comes Whitby from their own end. Taken away. Shot. Stop. Cooper Brown. Rebound is stopped as well as he couldn't bury the one-timer off the right pad of Groves. From behind the net again, it's Whitby. Looking for that pass over here for Jarrett. He'll get it. Jarrett lost the puck as he took the pass. Now Jarrett gets through. Jarrett takes it behind the net. He's got to fight off Wyatt McKay. He does. Jarrett still with the puck. Shot. That gets blocked. It hit Glover. And the Toros get it. Not out. Now it comes away at center. Knocks out Scott, racing after the puck there. He gets taken off the puck there by Peters. From behind the goal again. That right side back there for Wyatt McKay. Does a nice job, chips it high off the glass to set up this opportunity. The shot by Brown was blocked though on the way through and chipped around the boards now for Jarrett. Cooper Brown doing the job down low, and then he hits his man in behind the goal. Brown doing everything he can to get that puck free. Whitby come away with it out of their own end, but no, it's Knoxville Scott doing his job. Here comes Jarrett. Jarrett is stymied there by Wyatt McKay with a nice defensive play. Fired past McKay this time, deep behind the goal. Glover will go back in his own end to get it. Over here now for Nolan Bryant. He gets it away through center. From their own end, Whitby start this. It was almost a turnover there. They almost turned it over at the wrong time to Hudson Ball, but Ball couldn't get the puck. Here comes Jarrett. Jarrett's getting pushed wide by Wyatt McKay, but he's still on that puck. Finally taken away now by McKay to get it up there for Ball. Hudson Ball's pass. Gets past Murray over here to the other side. They're going to look for the shot on net, and that hit the post and behind Groves. Or it might have hit the top of his stick, I don't know. I didn't hear the clang, but by the reaction of the crowd, it hit the post and behind Groves. Digging it in front, and they're not able to dig anything past Groves out in front. Face-off is going to be off to the right of the Whitby end now. It's back in behind the net again. Noke tried to help out. Kept in there from the line by Lucas Muir. Muir tried his best to keep that puck in again. Muir, hard in, knocked down by Whitby. They've got to get around D'Souza. They will with some nice moves. Gets around. Now he's got one more to beat, and that's Hausen. Takes it into the right corner. He's got to try and set things up in front. It's going to be set to the other side. Fired by Henderson. Blocked there by Muir. Picked up by Toros on their own end and fired away. Scooped up now by Henderson walking out. And Morrissey's got to retrieve it in his own end now. Or from center, he gets it up there for Peters, and Peters does the rest by dumping it deep. Behind the Toros goal is Lucas Muir. Good job by the ref, getting out of the way of that clearing attempt. Whitby still have it in the zone though, Noah Kay. Kay starting it from his own end with a pass for D'Souza. D'Souza chips it deeper, back in behind the Whitby net, and Jones will take it back there. Wrapped around that right side. They'll try and move it up through center around Kay. Chipped over here to the other side from Henderson, and scooped up now by Ryan Lee. Lee from his own end, taped the tape for Christensen, and Christensen was blocked off. Up through center they go for a pass. In comes Peters, a shot going wide. Coming around the other side now for Ryan Lee. From the face-off circle, a shot, blocker save there by Boyle, and he's going to pounce on his own rebound. Face-off now, off to the right of the goal. Looking to win that draw, gets back to the line, looking to take the shot. It'll skip in wide though. From behind, they set it up in front, quick shot, bigger save there from Brady Boyle from the slot area as he was able to line up the shot and make the big save. Face off now, off to the right. Perez does a good job to get it around Jones, but he can't get through on the other side. Saxena trying to help out. Lead pass, here is McKay here in front of us. Uses the boards to get it past Shook up there for Cooper Brown. Brown dumps it in. It's going to reach the net. It's going to be an easy save for Groves, but instead of covering, he leaves it behind the goal. Toros might take advantage. They score! Cooper Brown in front of the net, and they take advantage of a mistake there by Groves. He had the opportunity to cover that puck up. Instead, he played it, and the Toros took advantage on a one-timer right in front. Cooper Brown, who's had a couple of opportunities, he had a nice assist earlier, and there he gets on the board for a goal to make it 3-1. And by the reaction of Groves in the Whitby net with his head down after the goal, he knew that he should have covered that puck that came in on him, but he wanted to keep the play alive, and the Toros took full advantage of that on the one-timer out in front to take a 3-1 lead. Chip past the defenseman deep behind the goal. It's going to be Muir firing it over here for Ball. Ball gets it over here for Snoxell Scott and scooped up now by Morrissey. Morrissey hard around that board, knocked down by Ball. Hudson Ball gets it up there into the zone. They try and get around that defender. Snoxell Scott with some nice moves. He can't pick it up now. Snoxell Scott sends it to the front of the net. That gets stopped there by Groves. It's still loose. And Groves made another big save. Captained by Lucas Muir. They try and get it back there to the blue line. And Whitby take it behind the net. We have still 6 minutes left to go here at Record A. As mentioned, this is going to be a long day for MJ Broadcasting. Coming up after this, we're going to have the minor Adam A's for the first time this season, as they're going to be taking on Ajax, I believe. And then we travel to the other side on Pad B for the Adam AAA to take on Richmond Hill at 3:30. Quick shot! That gets knocked down. Sorry, the Adam AAAs are at 3:45. And then we come back here for a 4:45 game between the minor Pewee AA's and Kingston. Jarrett brings it in over the line. Shot. That gets blocked by McKay behind the goal. Ryan Lee gets it. Lee, he was getting hooked up on the other side. D'Souza tries to knock it down. Ryan Lee winning that battle. That was an offside, and referees caught that, and we get the whistle. Face off here from center, won by Whitby. Jones, hard around the boards, Noah Kay. Nice backhand, got it up there for Christian and under D'Souza. D'Souza with a pass to the other side for Christensen out of his reach, who sends one to the net. Tip, they score! Right in front of the net, I believe that was D'Souza who got a stick on the deflection, and he deflected it up and over Groves, and the Toros are off and running now with a 4-1 lead. That goal came at 9:30 here of period number 3. Toros offside, and Christensen couldn't do anything with that puck. Face off, right outside the blue line. Scooped up by Whitby. They'll get that pass to the other side. Trying to get around Glover, take the shot, knocked down again by Glover, and now picked up by Cooper Brown. Nice move by McKay to try and get it out. Finally, 5 minutes left to go. Shook. Shot to the net. That'll go in wide. Whitby will chase after the puck here in the right corner. Wyatt McKay. That hit the stick of Shook right in front, and they score from the side of the net. They capitalize on that puck in front of the goal, and they cut this to a 2-goal lead again at 4-2. Faceoff will be here at center. Hausen chips it up there. Trying to get it there on the other side. Snoxell Scott along with Hausen. Got it up there. Nice play to get around, but Nolan Bryant couldn't go with the puck. Late pass over here to the other side. Jarrett tries to get through, and he couldn't get through on the other side. Wrapped around here. Hudson Ball trying to clip it out. Got to get around Jones. Couldn't do so. Picked up by Snoxell Scott. Toros are going to watch themselves. This is only a 2-goal lead now with 4 minutes left. If Whitby can pop another one shortly, they could get that opportunity to pull the goalie for the extra man. So the Toros have to try and protect their 2-goal lead. In over the line. He's got to get around Hausen. He will. There's Horn. Horn kicks it here in the corner. Hausen's doing a good job against Horn. Snoxell Scott's going to go over and help his teammate to try and dig that puck free. Bryant, stretch pass. Nice knockdown there by Whitby Harris. He had it knocked away from him at the last minute by Hudson Ball. Ball trying to skate after it here at the blue line. Scooped up by Whitby again. They're going to bring it from their own end and dump that deep past Muir all the way back in behind the net. Lucas Muir from his own zone fires out around the boards area. Kept in by Morrissey with a nice defensive play, but the shot gets blocked on the way through. Nolan Bryant going after it. Lucas Muir here in front of us. Muir over here to the other side for Christensen as he tries to get it. Nathan Christensen tries to dump that puck in the zone. Here comes Peters trying to cut in. Taken away by Nathan Christensen on the other side. D'Souza trying to win that battle. Whitby bring this puck in. Shot. Nice block. I think that hit Muir's stick. Behind the net, right in front of the goal. Gets taken away here. And now it's going to be Henderson going to the box for the hit. Face-off will take place off to the left. Toe's got the extra minor out of that. And Lucas Muir is going to serve that. So Whitby not done yet. They get a late power play. Morrissey over here to the other side. Looking for the shot. Gets knocked down. Still loose center front. Still jamming away at it. And nothing is going to beat the steady Brady Boyle on that opportunity. Face-off now will be off to the right of Boyle. No, okay, lose it. Back to the line. Morrissey sets one in on net. Stopped by Boyle. And still digging away at it. And Boyle isn't going to allow any garbage out in front of the net on this play. Peters will take this draw again. Whitby sending pucks to the net on this power play, but Boyle's made a couple of big saves. Chipped away there by Asher Perez. And we've got an empty net now for Whitby as Groves is off to the bench. So right now it's a 6-on-4 in favor of Whitby. And they bring this one over the line offside. Face-off will be just outside of the Toros blue line. Late pass for Hayes. Hayes accepts the pass. Hayes, drop pass for Patterson. His shot gets blocked. Still loose. If there's one thing that plays to the Toros' advantage, it's the fact that they score! I was just going to say there was one thing that the Toros could take advantage of. They could dump it down with no icing, but there's the power play goal with the extra man jammed out in front. And we've got a one-goal game with still 1:48 left to go here in the this tight hockey game now at the Rickard, and that does it for the penalty to Lucas Muir. So, as mentioned, the Toros had to try and stymie the Whitby pressure. They weren't able to do it. Whitby were able to convert on that power play and push this to a one-goal game. And you can bet if they can get Groves to the bench again, they're going to be firing everything they've got left in their bodies in this game to try and tie this thing up late. Back in behind the net, it'll be Glover. Firing it around the boards, knocked down on the zone. Groves has gone to the bench again for the extra attacker. Trying to get it around Glover for the opportunity. Chipped out. Snoxell Scott trying to get through that defense. Getting around the check. Here it comes. Peters, shot wide. Off the boards from Hudson Ball. 1:15 left. Capped in by Patterson. Patterson puts it behind the net for Peters. Still loose there from the side. Peters gets it again. Turnover to Hudson Ball. Can't get it past Patterson, who kept it in. Patterson. Snoxell Scott gets it out of the zone. Now scooped up there by Peters, but loses it. Hayes tries to get it there on the other side. Some nice moves by Noah Snoxell Scott, but finally poked off his stick. Up the other way they come Whitby. In over the line. It's going to be Hayes. Hayes drops it there to the other side. They've got to get around Hudson Ball, and he does. Bringing it in over the line now. Right in front for one time. It's still loose there from the side. Shot blocked. 25 seconds left around the boards for Hudson Ball. Can't get it out. Turnaround shot from Harris. Caught there by Brady Boyle on the way through. Face-off off to the left. Chipping it away. Kept it by Peters. A shot to the net. Knocked down on the way through. Still trying to find it. It's still loose in the zone, and then away comes Kay, who chips it away. Coming in over the line, it gets chipped off the boards. Toes get that puck. 5 seconds left. They clear it away, and the Toes are going to survive a late Whitby surge as they're going to win this one 4-3. That third period where the Toes scored the 2 goals, one by Cooper Brown and then one by Cristiano D'Souza. The one by D'Souza that put them up 4-1 turned out to be the winner, but they survived by the skin of their own teeth as Whitby turned up the pressure in that last few minutes. But the Toes escaped with the 2 points, and we're getting ready now for the minor Adam A. Congratulations on the victory to the minor Pee Wee AEs, and if I don't get the opportunity to do them again in the regular season, I will definitely look forward to a schedule in the playoffs. Stick around for minor Adam A action coming up next. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night from MJ Broadcasting.